Bull or bear? Let's see what happens here. I'm spinning my the original coin that I started spinning. Wow, a bear. Good evening. Hey, what's up, folks? This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. Got the live Viva the Keys cam up. Lots of snappers down there, or what we call grunts, not snappers, but grunts down there. That's what these striped little suckers are. And somewhere in the background, you do see quite a few mangrove snappers. But as they say in Florida, part of the snapper family, grunts and grits for breakfast. Well, anyways, let me get into where I've been. Where have I been? I've been at the Lakeland show. I was there all last week. I didn't get a chance to do any videos just because of slow internet speeds. And man, I am just busy. Back when I started these videos, it was during the pandemic of Critter 19, I should say, and I had a lot more time on my hands, so I was able to do them 5 days a week. But man, I am so busy between running shows and running the store, so forgive me not getting these videos out as fast as I have in the past. But no less, Lakeland was a really fun show. Lakeland, Florida, between Tampa and Orlando, right here. There's the RP Funding Center that I was at. I was inside this building, and there we are right there. There's the show itself. And if you get a chance, make sure you see us February 8th and 10th next year, 2024. Again, this is the Collectorama show. That's where I was at this weekend. But meanwhile, let's not talk about where I was. Let's talk about where we are right now. Let's take a look at spot prices. Gold currently $1913.63, silver at $22.88, and platinum at $925.97. Again, we are into the doldrums of the precious metals markets. And what does that mean? Well, it doesn't really mean much of anything. It just means that the same old players are up to the same old bullshit in these markets, knocking these prices down like they typically do. Gold in the low 1900s, silver in the sub 23 category, sub $23 area right now, and platinum, poor unloved platinum, below $1,000. Folks, I can't tell you enough that these are just on sale prices at these levels. One day you're going to look back on gold at 1900, silver at 23, and platinum at 925. God, you remember when it was that cheap? The same way you do with gold when you look back at gold at $1,000 and gold at $700 and gold at $500. But you're going to say, boy, that was cheap. And silver as well. Silver, a whole different story. Silver's just been cheap forever. And the truth be told, we're all waiting for that moment when, that oh crap moment, that when silver explodes to the upside, and it will, folks. They've broken this market so badly, the silver market, that it's really being run by nothing more than, and I get so sick of talking about paper derivatives on the COMEX CME Group's Crimex market, so to speak. But no less, bargain basement prices on these metals across the board. And you know what else is cool? Just buying across, buying from. We've noticed a big slowdown in the buying of physical precious metals by physical buyers in gold, silver, and platinum. I'm not quite sure how to explain that. I think it really has a lot to do with people just wondering what direction these metals are heading in. I mean, we've seen gold bust that $2,000 mark quite a bit. We've seen gold bust its all-time high at least 3 times already, and silver just not there. Silver has not busted its all-time high more than twice. What was it? 1980s, almost $50. They're about $50. And if you think about 1980s $50 an ounce silver, that's the equivalent to what $300-400 silver now, at least, you would think. But silver, man, just dirt cheap, folks. And there's no good reason for silver to be dirt cheap. It's not like that the universe or the earth is creating more silver. It's not like that we're mining more of it or it's getting cheaper to mine. It's not like, so that is a completely broken market, and we discuss it all the time. And platinum's got to be the same. Very small market with a bunch of players that are using paper to drive these spot prices, or these prices that we're seeing right here is sub $1,000. But these markets just crazy dirt cheap. And palladium, wow, palladium does look really cheap right now. But industrial metal, I guess you can say the same thing about platinum, but both these metals, I'm sure, are just as manipulated as the price of silver. So, you know, if you see what you think are cheap prices for palladium, platinum, they probably are. You probably should buy in, and you should always probably buy in when an asset is the most unloved. You know, what's that saying? When there's blood in the streets, that's when you should start buying. Is there blood in the streets with gold? I don't think so. Is there blood in the streets with silver? I don't think so. But with platinum and palladium, man, it sure does look like it's nearing its lows again here. But all right, let's move along to something else here, which is the what are the best deals out there? Now, as you know, here at Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals, here's my advertising. We advertise to beat Atmex, SD, and J and Bullion. So if you live in South Florida and you can visit our brick and mortar store, we're open 10 to 4 Mondays through Fridays. We'll beat the locals and we'll beat Atmex, SD, and J and Bullion. Meanwhile, I like to use again. You know, I am kind of partial to SD Bullion. I think they are one of the largest companies out there that deliver good products at a really reasonable, cheap price. And I'll still beat their prices, but that's why I use them as an example. Folks, Silver Eagles are still way too expensive. They come down quite substantially. I believe I can sell you Silver Eagles, if you're looking to buy Silver Eagles, to a certain quantity. Here, let me see here. Where is my price on Silver Eagles? And let's compare them to what SD is getting for you. If you're looking to buy random date Silver Eagles, or Silver Eagles that aren't in no specific date Silver Eagles and not sealed boxes, I can sell you 500 groups of 500 at, give me 1 second. And I'm going to use their price right here. 2305 is what they're showing. I can sell you Silver Eagles at $32, basically $32.05 per unit, times 20 per roll. I can sell you Silver Eagles at $641 per roll. Take a look at what SD Bullion is getting for them right there. 950 is, all right, 2023s, 2021s, 2014s, random dates, but no less. I can get you Silver Eagles, not specifically any of these dates that they're selling right here, but doesn't really matter. None of these dates are rare. For $641 a roll. SD Bullion has them for $950 a roll. All right, here, let me give you some. I can sell them for $309 a roll less than what SD Bullion is getting for Silver Eagles. So if you're interested in Silver Eagles, check me out. My prices are much lower. Let's take a look at some other products that they have. Silver rounds. Let's see what SD Bullion is getting for silver rounds. And again, I let you know, SD Bullion may not be the absolute cheapest out there, but they are the 800-pound gorilla that delivers a great product and great and good prices. I shouldn't say great prices because I can beat them, but good prices. So let's see what they're getting for 1 ounce silver rounds, design of their choices. And if you're buying 1,500 or more, let's see what I would sell them for. 1 second. Again, they're using 2305. Plus, all right, let's see where I'm at 1 ounce rounds. And what's up, Rami, if you're listening? 1 ounce rounds, and here we go. Hold on a second, this up here somewhere. Got the wrong side of the sheet. Wow, okay. I can sell them for less than $26 each. And what is that going to be? $23.05. Give me 1 second. I did the wrong math on there. And we're going to add. I can do them in quantities of 1,500 or more for $23.90 per unit. They want $26.04. If you're looking to buy smaller quantities, I can beat their price as well. I'd have to say that the best deal out there by any standard, and the closest that SD can get to my price, I'm sorry, they can get cheaper if they really wanted to, but not sustainably cheaper. Their overhead is way bigger than mine. But I suspect that the best deal out there right now on SD's website is 1 ounce silver rounds. Reasonably priced. Silver Eagles are way overpriced. Let's take a look at 90% junk silver coins, constitutional silver. What are they getting for that stuff? Well, let's take a look here. $100 face bag. Let's say a $10 face bag. $100 face bag. They're getting $21.12. What can I sell you 94? Again, we're going to use their price of $23.05. $23.05 plus I can sell you $100 face bags, and they got $21.12. I can sell them to you for $2,077. So I can still beat their price in SD bullion. But I don't think you don't really want to buy 90% at these prices, folks. It's still overpriced. Silver Eagles are still overpriced. Again, like I said, I think the best deal that I have and that SD has actually on their website as well is going to be 1 ounce silver rounds. Again, I can beat their prices. What other products are out there that people like to buy? Maple leaves. Let's see what they got a price on maple leaves here. Silver. Let's look at silver maple leaves. Again, I haven't looked at their price on silver maple leaves. As low as, do they have mixed dates on there? Let me take a look. It doesn't matter what date these things actually are, but let's see if they have random dates. There you go, random dates. And random dates of quantities of 1,500 or more. And I can beat their lower quantity price as well. Again, I'm going to use $23.05 as a base price, what they have on there. And what can I sell you silver maple leaves for in larger quantities? I can sell them for $27 per unit. And 1,500 or more, they got $27.04. In fact, I'll even beat that more. And let me say, I'll sell them for $26.90. So that is cheaper on their larger quantities. Again, we can beat their smaller quantities as well. And there, again, like I said, nothing wrong with SD Bullion. It's a great company. That's why I like to use them as an example of prices that we can beat. And if you don't live in South Florida and you can't visit us at Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals between 10 and 4 Mondays through Fridays at our brick and mortar store, we also do deals over the phone. But we don't have a standard website where you can, like, SD Bullion, APMEX, Bullion, great websites that they have. $1 million websites. Guess who pays for that? But I'm not going to duplicate that. So we can do deals, larger deals in the traditional form of wires and traditional forms of shipping, etc., etc. And if you have a good coin dealer, local coin dealer in your area, I always recommend that you find a good local guy first before you send you money out of your town, out of your community. All right, well, that's it for gold. What's the best deals in silver? I'm sorry, that's it for silver. What's the best deal in gold out there, folks? I'm going to have to say the best deal in gold coins is, not gold coins. Well, hold on. Since I said gold coins, let's stick with that. Krugerrands, still the best deal out there, 90, and in small quantities, we can sell Krugerrands for, wow, the premiums are much higher on those things. Hang on a second. Spot plus $90 on Krugerrands. We're at spot plus $100 on gold maple leafs. Rather than show you their prices, and I can assure you I can beat their prices at SD. Again, great company, but let me just throw some numbers at you. And Gold Eagles, we're selling at spot plus 130 in small quantities. Larger quantities, they are less money. Gold Buffaloes are spot plus 130 as well. Gold Bars are spot plus $83. And like I said, you can check SD Bullion. I can pretty much assure you that we're beating their prices based on their spot prices right now. Well, that's it, folks. Those are the best deals out there, I think. Bars, 1 ounce bars, 1 ounce rounds. I forgot to tell you about kilos. What do I got kilos for sale? Silver kilos I can sell you for. And your local guy shouldn't be much higher than this. And even if they're a little bit higher, remember, you don't have to pay shipping. You don't have to wait for it. Plus, give me 1 second. Kilos are actually a little bit higher than they've been. They're like spot plus $3 or so. And again, in smaller quantity, larger quantities, you get them for a little bit less. 10 ounce bars, we can get you for a spot plus 3 1/4 or less. 1 ounce rounds, spot plus 3 1/4 or less. 100 ounce bars, spot plus 275 or less, depending on the quantities that you're buying. Platinum, the good deals out there are probably, let me take a look at bars. What is the best deal out there? Bars, but they're a little bit hard to get, but they're probably around spot plus, I'm going to say $95, $100 around there. Platinum 1 ounce maple leafs would be your next best deal. Well, hold on. Platinum koalas, nobles, and platypuses are probably around spot plus $95 to $100. And platinum Britannias and Philharmonics are probably spot plus 90. All right. Oh God, I made you guys look at this guy for a little while. Coin nerd time. And maybe that's really a bad example of coin nerds, but that's I had to find some kind of picture of a coin nerd. I'm going to give you guys some, for you coin guys out there, there's a way that you can make some money here. If you've got some old certified coins, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to kind of show you what those coins are. And you're not even making money on coins. There's a market out there for some what we call old PCGS holders. You see those old green label holders right there that I'm showing you? For you coin nerds out there, you know what I'm talking about. There's the newer label, there's the older labels. The really first generation labels are those right there. And when it comes to NGC, that's what they call the black label. NGC label is not quite as collectible, but believe it or not, folks, there is a whole group of people out there that are not collecting coins because of the coins. They're collecting them because of the holders. I know, I try to wrap my head around it, but I can't, and it doesn't matter what I think. There is a viable market out there. If you have any of these older generation green holders and PCGS coins, now this is only for PCGS, all right, that I'm kind of pointing out to you, these holders, these are called, you know, the first generation holders. That's what the backs look like. The backs, this is the newer holder, but there's the front of the old holder, the back of the newer holder. But folks, almost anything in these old holders commands a huge premium, and not because of the coin in it necessarily, but because there is a whole generation and a whole group of people that are collecting the certification holders. Again, don't ask me why. It's not my position to say that, but you know, we can make some serious money on just dealing in holders right now, folks. So go out there and look for those old PCGS holders and let me know if you find them. I got a good source to sell them at, and not many dealers are going to tell you this. Meanwhile, if you ever find any of these black holders, these what we call NGC black holders, plain white label black holder, definitely give me a call. Again, I had just recently met one of the top buyers in the country on these old classic type holders. And would I save them? No. Would I buy them? No. This is my honest opinion, folks, that these would be a terrible investment to buy. But while there is a hot market for them, you should sell into them. So if you know of any of these old generation holders for PCGS, in any coin basically, give me a call, and I'll see if I can facilitate something that you'd be very happy with. We'll both make money. All right, there's my coin tip for the week, for the month, whatever. There's the NGC black holder. And let me get into last week's video, which was before I left for the Lakeland show. Major corruption in silver markets. Let me answer a few questions here, since I haven't done that in a while. Give me 1 second. A little sip. Go down to the bottom. Close your eyes if you get motion sickness. I do. And not too many questions to answer here, but imagine what the the monkeys will do when they learn to use more than a hammer. Michael, I would agree to this at some point, but you know what? Monkeys aren't smart enough to use more than a hammer. So we don't have to worry about that. There we go. Thank you, Bama Hama 707. Thank you for that comment. Battle Stacker, what's up? Hey, I'm going to give you all thumbs up too. Ready? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. My opinion is we can't get a real feel for how the dollar is trading because the DXY is 70% and the rest of it. I can't have strong currency. Keep it in just my opinion. As always, love your commentary. Yeah, well, the DXY is really based on the performance of other currencies. When the dollar strength is up, when the DXY is up, it doesn't mean that the dollar is like stronger and buys more than it did years ago or last year. It just means that the dollar is stronger against the other turd fiat currencies like the Canadian dollar, pesos, euros, rubles, all that bullshit. But I hear you, Mark Hazley. Thanks for commenting. I appreciate that. Trusted Silver 1987. Maybe it's a good time to go ahead and die for all you guys that need to sell right now. Oh, that was cold. Uh, Thanks, Trusted Silver. Odd sense of humor, but I like it. Silver liner 4894. Gold has been making a topping pattern, so a drop in price didn't surprise me. Every time I got up to 1985, I hit a lot of resistance. Missed the rants and F-bombs. Yeah, I haven't done any F-bombs in a while. I've kind of been somewhat mellow, but I haven't done a lot of videos either. Silver liner, hope everything's well with you. And again, as always, thanks for your comments and thanks for viewing. Angel ABC9 says prices are down, but premiums are the same or higher. This was last week. Angel ABC9. I can tell you that premiums are down right now and prices are down. Good opportunity to buy physical if you still have enough ammo to buy more silver and gold. If you don't, just sit and hold, folks. Wait this out. You'll have your oh shit moment one day here, and I don't think it's going to be too far in the future. But too far is actually that's a matter of opinion too, as well, isn't it? If you're a short-time guy and you're looking to get rich quick, you should not be gold, silver, and platinum, but I digress. Angel ABC9 says, I have a feel price will stay low during summer. When that's the, it's funny you said that because, we know for a fact that the silver market particularly, and probably platinum and rhodium, and the gold market to some degree is a rigged market, but especially silver. And they have always banged it this time of year in the summertime. There is something called the Long Beach curse, and I don't, many of you that aren't coin nerds and are not familiar with what Long Beach Coin Show is, it's a coin show that's been in Long Beach for decades and decades, and there's something called the Long Beach curse that whenever the summer show occurs in Long Beach, price of gold and silver get hammered. And folks, it is absolutely true. I have not been able to find, I didn't get a chance to go online and look and see the pattern of gold and silver and platinum getting hammered in June, but it does absolutely happen. And you're right, I believe summer prices, it always gets hammered in the summer, and I don't believe any of it's organic. I believe it's completely a rigged market in the Crimex markets. But again, I don't want to go there. I'm tired of talking about most of everything in my basket from Monday is a lot less expensive now. Pulled the trigger today. Listen, again, Eli, if you're in it for the long term, it's all about wealth preservation. The falling dollar that never gains more buying power versus a precious metals that at least sustains its buying power and more. Empty-headed buy. I love the famous line, it's just another gift. It is another gift, and I love that you love that. In your face manipulation, just like in your face weaponization of the... Yeah, that's true, Jeff Keller. A lot of bad shit happening out there. I don't have enough money to diversify in markets to risk for me. And increase better ROI and everything. Thank you, Austin. Good comment. Rhodium is 6.6. It's recent high 20. Rhodium is a crazy metal. Don't even know much about it. I just know that it can make crazy swings. Ricky Evans says you can't make money holding precious metals. It's a buy and sell market. That's why the ETFs are the way to go. You can't make money holding gold and silver. Well, that's a matter of perspective, Ricky Evans. Really, gold and silver should never be looked at as making money unless you found a way to be a successful day trader. I'm not saying there aren't out there in gold and silver, but most people are going to lose money day trading gold and silver. Maybe not in ETFs, but certainly in physical. Physical silver and gold is really about wealth preservation and also not waking up one morning and hearing it's all gone, which you could do with an ETF. Unlikely, but possible. It's not going to happen with gold, silver, platinum bars and coins stashed somewhere in your possession. All right. Let me say short-term, long-term, I love physical gold. Oh, there you go, Ricky. Anyway, thanks for commenting. Great comment. I can't argue with that at all. I think you're absolutely correct. And that's it, folks. I think I'm going to call it quits. Listen, if you don't find me on this particular forum right here, YouTube, definitely look me up here. It just meant I said something they didn't like or said something stupid, and I have everything backed up here anyway. Good free speech forum, Rumble is, as is Twitter. Don't get enough messages from you guys out here, but if you're out there watching and you're on Twitter, definitely hit me up here, say hello, ask me some questions, whatever. I got the time to answer. That's it, folks. Have yourself a wonderful evening. This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. If you're looking to buy gold, silver, and platinum, anywhere from $1 worth to millions of dollars worth, and you live in South Florida, visit our brick and mortar store here, Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals, between 10 and 4 Mondays through Fridays. Anytime we can hook you up. And if you don't live in South Florida and you're looking to buy gold and silver and platinum and you don't have a good local dealer that's competitive, or you just can't find one, give us a call and we'll see if we can hook you up as well. That's it, folks. Have yourself a good evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And hey, listen, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.